Imagine a world without family. Can you even fathom the loneliness? Picture yourself on a vast, empty plain with no one around for miles. That's what life without a family might feel like. But fortunately, we are not solitary beings, lost in the wilderness. We are social creatures, and our first introduction to this social world is through our family. Our family is the foundation stone of our society, the cornerstone that holds everything else in place. It's where we learn our first lessons, where we make our first friends, and where we find our first support system. It's our safe haven, our harbor in the storm, our sanctuary when the world outside gets a little too chaotic. Think back to your earliest memories. Chances are they're interwoven with the laughter, the warmth, and the love of your family. Your first steps, your first words, your first victories and defeats. They all happened under the watchful eyes of your family. These are the people who celebrated your triumphs, comforted you in your losses, and encouraged you to get back up and try again. Family is not just about blood relations. It's about the ties that bind us, the shared experiences and memories, the unconditional love and support. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, there's a group of people who will always have your back. Our family is our first experience of love and belonging. It's the place where we learn to give and receive love, to share, to care, to empathize. It's where we learn the importance of unity, cooperation, and mutual respect. It's where we learn that we are part of something bigger than ourselves, a part of a community, a part of the world. So let's take a moment to appreciate our families, to cherish the love and warmth they bring into our lives, and to acknowledge the pivotal role they play in shaping us into the individuals we are today. Indeed, our family is the first chapter in the book of our life. A family tree is not just about names and dates, it's about stories and legacies. Imagine a tree, standing tall and proud. Its roots delve deep into the earth, drawing strength from the ground beneath. These roots represent our ancestors, those who came before us, whose lives and experiences have shaped the foundation of our very existence. Just as a tree's roots anchor it firmly in the ground, our family's history provides us with a sense of belonging, giving us a place in the world. The trunk of the tree, sturdy and resilient, symbolizes the core values and traditions passed down from generation to generation. These values, whether they be of respect, integrity, or love, form the backbone of our character. They guide us in our decisions and actions, shaping us into the individuals we are today. Now look at the branches. Each one represents the different paths our family members have taken. Regardless of how far or wide they stretch, they all stem from the same trunk, the same roots. These branches are a testament to the diversity within our family, showcasing the unique experiences and perspectives each member brings. They remind us that despite our differences, we are all interconnected. The leaves, vibrant and full of life, symbolize the current generation. They are the ones who carry forward the legacy of the family, the ones who keep the tree growing and thriving. Each leaf, each individual has a role to play in preserving the family's heritage, in continuing its story. And finally, the fruits. They represent the achievements and successes of our family. These fruits are not just personal victories, but are a reflection of the collective effort, the united strength of the family. In essence, our family tree is a living, breathing entity. It changes and grows with us, reflecting our journey through life. It's a beautiful tapestry woven from the threads of our shared experiences and memories. So, remember, our family tree roots us in our past, grounds us in the present, and guides us towards our future. It is not just a representation of where we come from, but a beacon illuminating the path of where we're going. Scene script. Have you ever thought about your family as your personal social network? Just like Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, your family is your first and most vital social network. The family network is where our socialization process begins. It's where we first learn to interact with others, to understand social norms, and to establish our own identity within a group. Imagine your toddler self learning how to communicate your needs to your parents. It was your first lesson in expressing yourself and understanding the reactions of others. This is where we all started, and these early lessons in communication are the building blocks for all of our future social interactions. Family relationships also help us to understand boundaries. When we interact with our siblings, we learn about personal space, sharing, and respecting the rights of others. These interactions, often peppered with disagreements, are our first experiences in resolving conflicts. They teach us the importance of cooperation and compromise, skills that are essential in every social interaction we'll have in our lives. Our family network is also where we learn about emotional support. We experience the joy of celebrating successes and milestones together, and we find solace in the comfort our family provides during tough times. These experiences help us understand the power of emotional connection and empathy. Think about the family gatherings, the shared meals, the late-night talks, the squabbles, and the resolutions. All these experiences, big and small, form an intricate web of social interactions that shape who we are. They shape our understanding of the world, our place in it, and how we relate to others. The family network is not just a group of individuals bound by blood or marriage, it's a complex, dynamic social network that shapes and molds us, that supports and challenges us, and that ultimately teaches us how to navigate the intricate web of social relationships we encounter outside the family circle. So, next time you're scrolling through your social media feeds, remember that your very first social network wasn't on a screen, it was at home, with your family. Our family network is where we learn to navigate the complex web of social interactions. Imagine a safety net that catches you when you fall. That's what family does. In this chaotic world of ours, where we are constantly juggling a myriad of responsibilities, family acts as our personal cheerleading squad, always on the sidelines ready to pick us up when we stumble. They are the ones who stand by us during the storm, offering their shoulders for us to lean on, their ears to listen to our worries, and their hearts to share our joys and sorrows. Family is the first line of defense in our emotional well-being. They provide the emotional support that is crucial during challenging times. Whether it's a parent comforting a child after a bad dream or a sibling lending an understanding ear during a heartbreak, family members are there to provide reassurance and comfort. They help us navigate the ups and downs of life and encourage us to keep pushing forward. But the support offered by our family isn't just emotional, it's practical too. Our families act as our life's backstage crew, ensuring the smooth running of our everyday lives. They offer resources and assistance in countless ways, from helping with homework to lending a hand in household chores, from providing financial aid to offering guidance on life's big decisions. In essence, our families are our personal life coaches, guiding us, supporting us, and cheering us on every step of the way. They are the ones who believe in us, even when we find it hard to believe in ourselves. They are the ones who celebrate our victories, no matter how small, and help us learn from our defeats. Family support is not just about lending a helping hand when we're down. It's about empowering us to be the best version of ourselves. It's about fostering resilience, teaching us the power of perseverance, and instilling in us the courage to face life's challenges head-on. In a world that's constantly changing, in a life that's full of uncertainties, our family remains our constant, our rock, our safe haven. They are the ones who help us weather life's storms, who help us transform our trials into triumphs, and who help us turn our dreams into reality. Our family is our safety net in the roller coaster ride of life. What is that invisible thread that binds us to our family? If you've ever pondered this question, you're not alone. We all feel a unique connection, an unseen bond with our family that's hard to define, but easy to feel. It's like an ethereal umbilical cord that ties us to the ones we call our own. This bond, my friends, is the essence of family. It's the glue that holds us together, through thick and thin, through joys and sorrows, through every high and every low. It's a bond of unconditional love and unflinching loyalty that defines family relationships. Love in a family is like a compass. When we lose our way, it guides us back home. It's an unwavering beacon that shines even in the darkest nights. It's the kind of love that doesn't keep score, that doesn't hold grudges, that doesn't remember wrongs. It's the kind of love that forgives and forgets, that heals and nurtures, that uplifts and inspires. Loyalty in a family, on the other hand, is like a fortress. It shields us from the storms of life. It's the kind of loyalty that stands by us, that fights for us, that never gives up on us. It's the kind of loyalty that's not afraid to tell us the truth, even when it hurts. It's the kind of loyalty that sees our flaws, our failures, our follies, and yet chooses to stay. This bond of love and loyalty doesn't just exist, it thrives. It grows stronger with every shared laugh, every shared tear, every shared moment. It's a bond that feeds our soul, that fills our heart, that fuels our life. And this bond, dear friends, doesn't just connect us to our family, it grounds us in our own identity. It reminds us of who we are, where we come from, what we stand for. It gives us a sense of belonging, a sense of purpose, a sense of direction. So you see, the bond with our family is not just an invisible thread, it's a lifeline. It's the string that holds the pearls of our life together. It's the anchor that keeps us from drifting, the net that catches us when we fall, the wings that help us fly. The bond with our family is the string that holds the pearls of our life together.